Hey everybody. So I'm totally annoyed. Like I was trying to get all professional and do a little test run and have my, cell phone here and my computer over here and trying to make this work today. And for whatever reason, Facebook recognized it as suspicious activity, maybe because I was trying to practice going live in both spots. And so it said, we're locking you out of your account. Which I had somebody hack me last week, so maybe they're hypersensitive on my account this week because we had to go through a whole process to get it undone. And so they locked me out of my account. So I had to go through the process to get it unlocked. But now during this unlocked temporary period, they're not letting me go live. So anyway, I'm Caryn Salapka, and I'm sales director from Shelton, Washington, and I am excited to share with you guys today a brow tutorial. And so I'm going to show you what I do for my brows, and then I'll just kind of finish the rest of my face because we have a Zoom lunch. So what I started out with today. If you guys have questions, just post them below. And I'm really sorry again that we're not live, but I will answer the questions if they pop up in the comments. So grab your pen and paper, grab your favorite brow products, and let's get started. So what I did this morning, I started out the day. Obviously, I washed my face and then put on my favorite moisturizer and supplements. And then I used CC cream. I love CC cream. I'm a CC cream girl. You're a foundation girl, mineral powder girl, whatever you are. You do you when it comes to foundation. CC cream is great. It's got SPF in it. There's 4 or 5 shades, and so it's super easy to match. I'm a light to medium. As I get darker in the summer, I can get into that medium to deep color, but I'm not super dark. So I've been trying to be good about not being in the sun. So light to medium is my CC color. And then what I do is I go through and I look at any areas on my face. I'm gonna use my little mirror here. Any areas on my face that I feel like are dark sunspots or whatever, and or a pimple or something like that. And so I might put like this little thing right here. I might put a little bit of concealer on top of that and then just kind of pat it in and lighten it up. And I go lighter than the foundation that I'm using because I just want to kind of lighten it up. And then maybe this one right here. I just kind of, and I did this earlier, so that's why I don't have very many. Otherwise, I actually had more earlier. And then I go in and I use my favorite highlighter of the quarter. You know, we always come out with really cool, super, highlighters and bronzers and stuff. And so right now I came across old school. So don't be asking for this if you're a consultant because she probably doesn't have it. It's like this liquid highlighter stuff. But I'll tell you, there's a little prize coming on August 1st. So talk to your beauty consultant about something fabulous coming August 1st. And then I just kind of, put it in like this. And again, I'm not doing very much because I already did this, but just kind of lightly give myself a little bit of shimmer or bronze or whatever I want to do. Just to kind of make myself glow. I like the dewy look because I'm super dry. And so if you're an oily girl, maybe you like the matte look, but for us dry, I call myself an old saddle. For us dry girls, I like to create a dewy look because I can't stand how dry my skin is. So then for lips, I'm just going to jump right over to lips real quick. Is that lips? Yeah. Today's National Lipstick Day. Do you guys have a favorite lipstick that you use? Post it down below and tell me what it is. Okay. You can do lip liner with lipstick. You can do, we have, I don't know, like 4 different lipstick lines or something. I'm a lip gloss girl. Told you guys I was simple. I like sheer illusion. I don't even do lip liner. Maybe once in a while. If you see me with lip liner on, it's a special day. I just like sheer illusion. It's fabulous. It's a great color too to use on top of a dark lip gloss. If you're like, oh my gosh, that lip gloss is so dark or so bright and I can't handle using it. I need to tone it down. You can use sheer illusion on top of it and it kind of helps to tone it down, which is great. And our lip gloss, you guys, did you know that they are rated from Good Housekeeping? They have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, that they're that fabulous. And so you guys, our lip glosses rock. Your hair doesn't get stuck in them and the whole deal. It's awesome. Hey, make sure you post down below too. Tell me where you're from if you're watching. Where do you live? Like I said, I'm in Shelton, Washington. So tell me where you live and where you're watching from. I want to come back, and I'm feeling kind of sad and finally left out that I don't get to do the whole live thing. So I'm going to have to come back here and read your guys' comments later on. And then what do? Oh, I go in and I curl my lashes. We got to make sure that you curl your lashes. And it's so easy, you guys. No mascara on when you curl your lashes, right? And you can use electric eyelash heated curlers or just these little crimpy ones. This is a Mary Kay one. I bet your beauty consultant still has a couple of these. I don't know if these are still in stock, but she probably has some on her shelf or knows somebody that does. And I just kind of start at the base and then a couple of squeezes, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Makes a big difference. So my eyeliner is actually tattooed on. But did that back in, I don't know, what was it, 1995? I don't recommend it because all the fun purples and stuff that comes out, you really can't see them on mine. But the eye area is super moist. And in my eye area anyway, it is the one thing that's moist on my face. And so I have to go in and kind of touch up a couple of my bald spots now and again if I'm wanting to look extra glamorous. So I'm just going to take my deep brown eyeliner and I just touch up a couple little spots. We got tons of great eyeliners too, you guys. We got eyeliner, we got felt tip, waterproof black. We have steely, we have deep brown, we have black in the mechanical pencil form. Our eyeliners are awesome. The pencil mechanical ones here are water resistant. And then we have the felt tip waterproof. So I don't make a big deal about eyeliner. I just have to fill in those couple little spots. And again, I like the deep brown. I think it's softer than the black. And then my favorite mascara. I don't know if you have favorite mascara from Mary Kay. If you don't, you got to start trying them all and figure out which one's your favorite. And join a mascara club. Ask your beauty consultant about a mascara club. So we have Lash Love Lengthening, Ultimate, Intensity. And my favorite is just old school fat brush. Here we go, Ultimate. And some people like those skinny spiky brushes. Some people like a straight brush. Some people like a curved brush. It's just kind of up to you what your brush preference is. And then the Intensity has one of those weird brushes where you have like the depositing side and then you have the, the combing out side and the whole deal. And anytime I get a new customer on mascara, I don't want to like totally culture shock them. So I have them send me a picture of their current mascara and what the brush looks like. So I can kind of weed them over to a similar brush so the application is similar and then they can try other ones as they go. So I'm not doing massive lashes today or anything. I'm just doing my normal little bit. And then I go in, I do the bottom. Just a little bit, not a ton. You guys probably can't see me. This is weird, like having to record this first, but I guess, oh well, whatever. You could do lash primer too, if you do lash primer first. Oh shoot, I didn't bring it down here. I thought I grabbed my lash primer. Oh, it's upstairs, so you don't get to see me use any lash primer. It's just clear mascara that you put on first, let it dry for a second, and then it grabs more mascara off of the wand. And so it makes your mascara stay on better. It grabs more. It just kind of intensifies your mascara. So yeah, so there's my mascara. And I'm not a big eyeshadow girl, so I'm not doing no eyeshadow for you. And I'm not a big blush girl, so I ain't doing no blush for you today. Just kind of natural. This is me. This is if I run out of the house, these are what I'm taking. I might touch up the eyeliner a little bit, but not even then. I'm going to like curl my lashes. I'm going to put on some mascara and some lip gloss. So I believe in such great skincare in Mary Kay that I feel super confident in my skin. And I will put on SPF on my face or maybe a little bit of CC cream and I can walk out of the house without doing the whole thing because I'm confident in my skin because of the great skincare that I use with Mary Kay. And so I don't have a problem going out with no foundation on. I feel fine. So if you're wondering, I will tell you, a lot of people won't tell you how old they are. I'm 47 and I believe that Mary Kay, I've been in Mary Kay for 19 years this October. And I attribute the skin that I have to Mary Kay. And I love that all of our products are interchangeable. So yeah. So let's talk about brows. So prior to, I don't even know what it was, 2 or 3 years ago, I had shower head brows. Do you know what a shower head brow is? You probably don't because that's a made up term by my daughter. Where I would just like make them look like shower heads. There was no real shape to them. I just kind of filled in what was already there, which isn't a lot. My daughter has fantastic brows. She has like what's her name? Not Suzanne Summers. I don't know. You guys know the dark haired, beautiful girl that has the really great brows from back in the 80s. Anyway, now it's going to bug me that I can't remember her name, but Hannah has brows like that. Like they're amazing. They're thick. They're full. They're perfect. Like she doesn't have to do anything with them. And mine used to be that way. And then one time I went and I got them waxed and they never grew back. And so I don't wax my brows. I don't do anything. I might get a onesie, twosie straggler here and there, but that's it. So they just don't hang out anymore, which is crazy. So a couple of years ago, I learned how to do brows the right way from amazing makeup artist in Mary Kay. And I had the Salesforce come and do this great event for us. And I chose myself to be the one to get to do the brow tutorial. Wasn't that selfish of me, but I don't care. I wanted to know how to do brows and how to do them the right way. So we start with our awesome precision brow liner. Awesome precision brow liner. You guys, there's a ton of, I'm going to read them off to you just so you can kind of get an idea. Talk to your beauty consultant about what color would be best for you. But when it comes to our eyeliners, we've got black brown, we've got dark brunette, we have dark blonde and blonde. And so the one that I like is brunette. So I'm in the middle one. Okay. And so I'm just going to jump right into this, I guess. And hopefully, oh, keep in mind too, when you guys are working on learning how to do your brows, like just be forgiving of yourself. It's not a big deal. Practice makes perfect. It'll take a while to get them the way you want them to. And they are sisters, not twins. Sometimes they can even be cousins and not even hardly look anything like each other, but that's okay. And those of you with bangs, lucky you, because you can just hide a lot of the imperfections. Or if mine don't look so great, I'll wear my glasses that day. So there's a couple tips for you. But here's the first thing that you're going to do, okay? So you're going to line up your brows just like this. Okay, on the side of your nose up here, and you're going to make this line. And I'm going to make this really dark so you guys can see. I maybe wouldn't necessarily go this dark, but I'm going to do them really dark. Okay, so I'm going to make this line. Then I'm going to go to the other side and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Okay, I'm going to make this line. I'm going to make it dark so you guys can see. So see, there's my line. That's where your brow should be starting at. It's from the edge of your nose. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the center of my pupil and I'm going to go right across from it. And I'm going to put a little dot right there. Okay. Center of my pupil, from the edge of my nose to the center of my pupil, I'm going to do a little dot. And then I'm going to go from the edge of my nose to the corner of my eye. And I'm going to do a little dot. Okay. So you see those three areas. So this is where your arch should kind of start, and that's where your brow should end. So you don't end up way over here with your brow, girl, and we don't have nothing going on in the middle right here. We don't need no unibrow going on. And you're going to outline first, and then you're going to fill in. Now, I love our tinted brow gels, but I actually prefer to just use liner to do everything. And then I like our mascara primer to set everything and keep it in place. Now, we used to have this little gem right here, which is clear brow gel. And so it didn't add any color or anything. It just would hold them in place, kind of like hair gel. But we don't have it anymore. So the next best thing is our eyelash primer. If you don't want to add any additional color, you just kind of want to hold in place what you've done, then that's going to be the recommendation that I have for you, okay? But try them all. Figure out which one works for you and which one you like best, okay? And oh, also tell your beauty consultant that you need a spoolie. This is a spoolie. This is a dry mascara wand. She's got 5,000 of them. If she doesn't, she can get one from a beauty consultant or I'll send you one. But you definitely want to have a dry spoolie. I don't have a lot of brow, but what I have is kind of long and I leave it there so it can be a comb over. And so I need to brush mine and keep them in place, the ones that are in there. And that's why I do need to use like a brow gel or mascara primer or something to kind of hold those guys right where I need them. And then we'll definitely finish off with this Mary Kay's finishing spray because, girl, if you're going to take time to do your brows, you better spray your face to make sure that it stays, right? All right, so I'm just going to connect the dots. Like I see that my dot on the bottom is right here, so that means that my dot on the top would be right there. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to lightly brush stroke to that tip, and then I'm going to start angling down to my corner. And then I'm going to go from the bottom and I'm going to angle up to that point, and then I'm going to go down to the bottom, okay? If you get too much, if your pencil, you know, clumps on you or whatever, that's where the spoolie comes in, and you're just going to spoolie him out and be like, oh, you little clumper, get out of there. I don't want you there. You got a little too tight on me, right? A little too much. And so we're just going to, again, line across the top, down to the corner, line across the top or bottom, and down to the corner. Now you could decide how sharp of a line you want. You can decide if you want that feathered ombre, you know, eyebrow look thing. Mariana's so good at that. I don't know, I'm kind of this in the middle kind of girl of what I do on my actual corner right there. And then I just go in and lightly feather stroke all the way. And I put my dot a little low, so I'm going to get rid of him. Okay. I'm just going to lightly stroke where I want him. Lightly stroke. Boom. Now, if I feel like, oh, I know that that's on the edge of my nose, but I want it to come over a little bit more, then I might just like lightly go along the edge. Fill that in a little bit more. Look at that, you guys, from flab to fab, right? Okay, now let's see. Again, we're making sisters, not twins. So here we can do the other side. If it comes out okay, you guys are watching, so who knows? If it doesn't, just know that it's, you know, Murphy's Law. I don't like my left brow as much as I like my right brow. Do you guys have a brow that you like more? Or an eye that you like doing more than the other side? Tell me below. Tell me if you have one that you like more than the other. I wonder if it'll let you comment on the video as I'm going, or if you're going to have to like watch the video and then comment on the end since we're not live. That's going to suck, isn't it? I'm going to be like, so be specific about your questions, because if you say, what did you say? If it's not live during the video, I'm not going to know what part were you asking me about. Ooh, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's get back to business here. So I feel like, again, I've got like kind of this little, you see that little darker spot right there? I'm not digging her. I gotta like, she's gone. See? Super easy. And don't get, you know, overly crazy about it, because then they're definitely going to become cousins or like even second cousins, and they'll be nothing like each other. Just go with it. You know where I love to do my eyebrows is actually in my car, because then I have a ring light right here, but the natural light, you know, in the visor outside, like I just feel like my brows always look best when I do them in the car. Of course, I don't do them when I'm driving because this takes some concentration. But I really like doing my brows in the car. So I don't know. This doesn't, I think it looks all right in my mirror. It looks better in my mirror than the camera on the phone. So I'm going to just kind of roll with it here. Make sure everybody look even. If not, I'll go in and just kind of clean it up a little bit with my fingernail. Does it look good? Does it look okay? Jaybird, I'm doing a video, so don't walk in here. Okay. Does that look okay? Does it look all right? See it? See it? See it? Okay. And since I left my lash primer upstairs, I am going to use the old school clear brow gel. Do you have a beauty consultant that's been in a while? If you do, maybe ask her. I mean, it's been a while, but maybe she's got one way in the back of her shelf, because you guys, it really is the bomb. Or call Mary Kay, 1-800-272-9333, and tell them that you want them to bring back the clear brow gel. Can everybody do that for me? That'd be great. So then I'm just going to brush this on. And if you brush it on with a heavy hand and you end up giving yourself a little bald spot, like I just did you see that? You see a little bald spot right there? Don't fret, girlfriend. Just go in and color it back in. Boom. She's gone. Okay. Little baldy spot is gone. But this is what's going to keep those crazy hairs of mine in place and laying down. Okay. And then we're going to brush it on and just kind of hold it there. Okay. Does it look fabulous? Do I look like a whole new me? Anyway, so last but not least, you're going to spend time on your brows. use the finishing spray, give it a little shake. You don't know if there's any dry guys on the tip there or something, so give her a spray to the side to make sure she's good, pumping good. And then just hold your breath and X your face. Fan it out. And then that will help set everything, but then I go back and I concentrate on the eyes. There we go. That's a good one. Anywhere where you just want to, it doesn't matter. Just put it all on there. It smells so good. It doesn't gonna freak your skin out. I have really dry skin, but sometimes stuff can freak my skin out. So I was kind of afraid to use that at first, but don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. So there's my brow tutorial. And now I get to get ready. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:20. You guys, I did that in 20 minutes. It really doesn't actually take that long, but I'm a talker, as you can tell. So I have Zoom today for our awesome red jackets, for our red jacket lunch today. So I'll be all glammed and ready for them. And then I have a career goal appointment with someone at 1:30. So I'll be all Zoom glammed up for them. I might add a little red lip gloss because I usually do that on my Zooms to make my lips stand out a little bit more. And then you know what? Here's the other thing too, is if, you know, you're feeling like I want to pop my lashes a little bit more now that my mascara is dry, I can go back in and I can just do kind of the tips so it'll grab a little bit more and make them stand out a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can tell it made a difference. It made a difference to me. Anyway. Okay, so today's National Lipstick Day, and tomorrow's Friday. That means it's Fun Day Friday. And then we're at month end, and I know your beauty consultant probably has lots of goals that she's trying to reach by month end. This is our first month in the Mary Kay year of this new year, and so we want her to start out of the gate with a bang, so make sure that you support your beauty consultant. Oh, and again, I like the dewy look. But if you're someone who's like, no, we're not digging her dewy look, get yourself a compact with a pressed powder. Look at this little hidden compartment under here. Look at those tiny little tweezers. Aren't those the best? And here, I'm going to show you what it looks like. And I just kind of blow a little bit, and then you can matte down if you're kind of too glowy. I'm just going to do half of my face so you can see. See how I kind of matted down that side? Oh, it looks like a filter, doesn't it? Make my own filter. You can kind of matte down if you want to. Matte it down versus dewy side. This will get dewy again on me real quick because it's hot today, so I guess I'll just finish matting down. Ask me any weird questions, you guys, if you want. I wish we were live. I want to stay on here today with you. Actually, I got my quarterlies done, so now I need to get caught up on yearlies and get things filed. So anyway, there you go. Y'all have a great day. Bye.